Hey class, it is Mrs. Gilling here, and hopefully since you're watching this video, you know that I'm your Sociology B instructor this quarter. I am super excited to be with you and to learn with you this quarter. I'm making this video today for two purposes. First of all, I wanted to let you know a little bit about me and about the course, and second of all, this video serves as your very first video assignment. It's something that we're starting to do here at I Succeed. Each unit, you'll have an instructional video that you'll watch and then answer a few questions for to get some credit in your class. And I think they're going to be very useful for you, especially in working with your projects. But first things first, I'd want to let you know a little bit about me and about your course. So I pulled up a picture here. This is my lovely family. This is my husband, Ethan. He is originally from Colorado, and he is an onion farmer. So our house is always a little bit stinky because of that. But hey, we have onion rings all the time, and they're pretty amazing, so we don't mind too much. So that's Ethan. Over here, we have Taylor. Almost called her by her sister's name. That's a mom thing. But this is Taylor. She is 2 years old, almost 3. She turns 3 next month. We refer to her sometimes as our future three-nager because she's definitely got some attitude to her. But we love her. She keeps us on her toes, and she talks probably like a 5 or 6-year-old would and goes about a mile a minute. So we definitely have fun. And this bright blue-eyed girl is Skylar, and she just turned 1, and she's starting to walk, and she has the most mellow, calm, happy personality of any little one that I've ever met, and we all love her. And she loves following her big sister around. And another side note about her is she eats everything. If you're not eating it fast enough, she'll come off your plate and go, and you have to give it to her. So we expect that our food bill will go up as the years go on. And we also have a standard poodle, and her name's Heidi, and life wouldn't be complete without her. A random fact about Heidi is she often comes up to your face, she goes burp and just lets out a big burp. And I've never met any dog that's done that before, so leave it to a poodle to not be proper. All right, what you came here for, Sociology B. That's what we're learning about. That's what we're here for today. I think you'll find that it's a really fun class and a class that helps you just understand society better. It helps you understand why people act the way that they do, especially when they're in group settings. And so I think you'll come out with just a greater perspective, and hopefully you'll enjoy the course. I wanted to just show you really fast the different kinds of assignments that you're going to have. The first thing, and you've probably seen this in a lot of your other courses, you'll have checkpoints. These are found at the end of each lesson, and they help you review what you just studied to make sure you understand. You have 3 attempts for each of these checkpoints. So if you're not getting 100% on your first one, I would keep doing it and do all 3 attempts because they keep your higher score. You may as well do them, get a high score, and then also learn all the material that's in there. They're very beneficial for you. We also have discussion, and I'll send out a separate post that talks about what I'm expecting in each of your discussions. I'll add that right before in a teacher note to all your discussion questions so you'll know a little bit about those. But just like in your other courses, we do have those discussion questions, and I enjoy them. They help me to see your point of view a little bit and help me to understand what you're learning and where you may all be struggling with as well. We have exams. They're worth 20%. There's a final exam worth 10%. Projects, which I'm going to go into greater depth here in just a couple minutes. Your workbook questions, just a note on these. You have an unlimited number of attempts to get those workbook questions right. And so I encourage you to get them right. It's essentially a free 10% just for doing them. There's a lot of them. They're in every lesson. But if you complete those, then that'll help you out a lot on your grade. And then something new that I talked about earlier, we're doing video assignments. And the video assignments is what I'm going to spend the bulk of this video talking about. So I learned last semester when I taught Sociology A that one of the biggest things that students struggle with are the projects. Sometimes the way Flip Switch has them worded can be confusing. Sometimes they seem to be a little repetitive, and I wanted to make these videos every unit to kind of explain those projects, but also to give you an option. When I taught Sociology A, every student just wrote an essay for their unit project. I decided that I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a choice. So you can either choose to write the essay that Flip Switch has for you, or you can choose to do a video project that I've created for you. The video projects entail watching different documentaries or different videos that address topics that are in the course, and then answering questions throughout. They're mostly short answer questions, but at the end you'll have just a small essay that you write in each of those. Now, I let you choose whether you want to do the essay or the video, but here's the clicker. By the end of the unit, you have to do 3 essays and do 3 videos. You can't do all 6 as videos or all 6 as the essays. I want you to have variety of projects in there. So think about that. Don't just choose the first, on the first one, be like, oh, I'm going to do the video. And then the next one, say, I'm going to do the video and I'm going to do the video. Because once you've done 3, then you're done. And you have to do projects from there on out. Or the writing projects, from there on out. Or if you really like writing, think about that too. Don't just do the first 3 as writing because you really, really like those and then be stuck with the video ones. Try and think about which one really interests you the most, the video or the writing. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, we'll go a little bit further into that right now and help you learn. So let's go into your course so I can show you a little bit more about these projects. So you'll see in the course player in our class over here on the left side, the first unit is on social control and inequity. And generally with these, in each lesson, it will give you an opportunity to work on your project a little bit. For whatever reason, there's some sort of a bug in this unit that it only has the project in lesson 5. Because of that, you won't have all of the writing steps that you usually would. So don't worry about finishing any project steps that you may have seen in previous courses. All you have to do for this one is turn in the essay itself. But I wanted to show you what the essay looked like so that you can be prepared and be thinking about that throughout the course, or throughout the unit, So if you click on lesson 5, it will bring you, we will scroll down actually to the project. Unit 1, project social stratification. And it's going to take a second to load. So this is your first option. If you choose to write the essay, this is what the essay is going to be on. And if you don't know what social stratification is right now, that's okay. It's something that you're going to learn about in the unit. So if we pull up here and we go down to view, I'll show you what the prompt is. It says, write an essay analyzing how social stratification has affected your community. Consider its effects on community institutions such as neighborhoods, schools, and jobs. Provide detailed examples to support your analysis. Your paper should be 5 paragraphs long. Follow standard essay format. Your essay must have an introduction as the first paragraph, 3 paragraphs in the body of the paper, and 1 concluding paragraph that ties your paper together. Be sure to correct spelling, grammar, and punctuation before you submit your essay to your teacher. I really like this topic. I think as you come to learn more about social stratification that you'll like it as well. And this essay is kind of nice because it's a lot of your analysis. It's a lot of what you think and what you've come to learn and what you view in your community. So you're going to see that there's not a ton of research that you have to go and do. It's more thinking within yourself and what's going on around you. And so that's your first option. You can write this essay. When you're ready to do so, you just write it in here and click submit and turn it in, and then I'll grade it from there. One important thing, I'm a big stickler on these essays of having a good thesis statement in your introduction. I want to know that you know what you're writing about, and a good thesis statement does that. If you have any questions on how to do that, I'll post a video that shows a little bit about just writing a clear essay with a clear thesis statement. So that's project number 1 option if you choose to do so. Project number 2 is the video. And what we're going to be doing in this class is using Google Classroom. And I've sent you all a link that should allow you access to get into that. You'll need to open up your school Gmail account to do that. But if you're having trouble getting in, let me know and I can send you the direct link. So I put a teacher note, and I'll do this for each project, just letting you know where to go. But if you choose to complete the video assignment, just go to the Google Classroom. You can click the link and it'll bring you right there. Again, it takes just a second to load for us. Once you get here, you're going to see the different projects and assignments that are going on the right-hand side here. Now, I want to differentiate between two things. There's a video project and there's a video assignment. Right now, we're talking about the video project. That's the option that you have instead of doing the writing assignment, excuse me. The video assignment is the unit assignment that you turn in, that you watch the video and you answer just a few short questions saying that you watched the video. What you're doing right now, that's the video assignment. So the projects, the unit project, what you do at the end and you turn in. The video assignment is watching this video, answering a few short questions. And I'll get to that in just a second. But here's where you'll find the Unit 1 video project. So it's really simple. You're going to click the two videos one at a time. I would start with deviance and social control because that's the one that's first on the project sheet, and then do social stratification. As you watch them, you will fill out this Google Doc. Each student will get a copy. You'll all have a copy in your own Google Drives. So you'll open that and then watch the videos. And as you watch, you can type the answers in. And let me just pull this up so you can see what the questions look like. They're pretty straightforward, and for the most part, they follow the videos pretty well. So you'll answer these. Unless I state otherwise, you don't need to worry about writing, anything long. You don't necessarily even need complete sentences, but I would try to have good spelling and make sure you're answering the questions completely. So you'll answer the questions, and then when you come to the two short answers, that's when you're going to need to write a paragraph. You're going to need to write about at least 5 sentences on those. So it really is a pretty straightforward thing. You'll fill out your answers here, and then you'll turn them in on Google Classroom. The one extra thing that I do need you to do to make grading easier on my part, after you've turned your assignment in on Google Classroom, could you please just go back to the course player and flip switch, and where you would generally turn in the essay, just write, I have completed the video assignment. And that way it will allow me to put a grade into flip switch for you. That way it'll give you credit instead of saying just a 0. So if you could do that for me, that would be awesome. Again, just a quick recap. These are for the unit projects. You can either write the essay or you can do the video assignment. Now you have to do 3 video assignments and 3 essays. You can't do 6 video assignments, 6 essays, or any other combination. 3 and 3. So once you've done 3 video assignments, then you have to complete 3 essays. Hopefully that's making sense. You can't do any more video assignments once you've done 3 of them, or you can't do any more essays once you've done 3. You don't have to do 3 in a row. You can do Unit 1 is a video assignment, Unit 3, Unit 6, whatever you choose to do. Just no more than 3 of each ones. Now the last thing, and this is very important, like I mentioned a little bit ago, this is your video assignment, and these are worth 5%. All you got to do is watch these things, answer some simple questions, and you get credit for doing them. And we're doing these in the Google Classroom as well. So normally, I will post these videos right where the first project section is at in the lesson. So the area where you would first work on your project, that's where I would post these because that makes the most sense. Because your Unit 1 is a little bit different with the way they've set up the essay, I'm just going to go ahead and post this video at the very, very beginning of the course. So what you'll do is you can watch that video and go to Google Classroom. So we'll go back to the Google Classroom here. You'll find Unit 1 video assignment. And when we're done with this, the video will be there. Obviously, it's not there yet because I'm making it for you now. But I'll post the video, and you'll watch it and then answer the questions. The questions are very, very easy, I promise you. If you watch the video, you are going to get 100% on these. In my mind, it's a free 5%. So what's your name? Did you watch the video? How many video projects do you need to complete in this course? How many writing projects do you need to complete in this course? And do you have any questions about your Unit 1 project? So all you got to do is open this up, fill in the answers, turn it in Google Classrooms, and then you're done with the video assignment, and you can count that as credit. And so hopefully that was pretty clear for you and made a lot of sense. But just remember, you're going to have every unit a video assignment to turn in. And again, they're very simple. If you have any questions at all about the course, about the different projects we have, about the unit projects, or about these video assignments, go ahead and shoot me an email or even a text or a call. I'm pretty available and pretty willing to help you out. But I'm very excited to get to know each and every one of you. I know I don't see you in person, but through your writings and your projects, I do feel like I get to know a little bit about your lives and a little bit about what's inside those brains of yours. So I'm excited, and hopefully we'll have a great quarter. Have a great day, everyone.